About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. How y'all doing out there today? Got to talk about Teofimo Lopez rematching Vasyl Lomachenko. A fight that I knew wasn't going to happen simply because of the fact of what happened to Teofimo Lopez in the later rounds of that fight. You could clearly see that Vasyl Lomachenko was getting off, winning the rounds, the later rounds. They say that Vasyl Lomachenko was injured. Now, me, I don't like that I was injured shit after you lose a fight. I hate that. They showed pictures of Loma saying he wouldn't have had surgery. He laying down in the hospital. Y'all know how I am. I don't believe shit till I see it myself. But he say he was injured. They supposed to write down. The thing is, you're supposed to write down if you're injured from anything, you're sick from anything before you go into a fight. So, Vasyl Lomachenko never said he was injured before the fight, nor that he asked for any type of shot to get shot in his arm before the injury in his shoulder or his arm, whichever one was injured. They have to write down. Floyd Mayweather exposed that you have to write down everything before you go get in the ring. He didn't ask for a cortisone shot. He didn't ask for shit. So as far as this injury shit, I don't believe him. I believe he just lost. But clearly in them later rounds, you could see that Vasyl Lomachenko was getting off. I think that it was just the power and the athleticism of Teofimo Lopez that stopped Vasyl Lomachenko from getting off in the earlier rounds. Now, I knew this fight wasn't going to happen. This was talked about after the Nakatani win. The father said that he would give Vasyl Lomachenko a rematch, and if y'all watched that video, I told y'all that Teofimo Lopez was probably going to be pissed off at his dad for even saying that, because I knew that he did not want to rematch Vasyl Lomachenko because he feels he can't beat Vasyl Lomachenko. Now, his father, on the other hand, yeah, he believes in his son. He think his son could beat him in a rematch today, tomorrow, or tonight. But it has to be in Teofimo's mind that he can beat Vasyl Lomachenko. Now, Teofimo is saying that he's not going to give him a rematch. He got bigger fish to fry. He's saying he wants Josh Taylor. He's not going to get Josh Taylor. He know he ain't going to fight Josh Taylor. He say he walk around at 144. Really, Teofimo Lopez is really like a 147-pounder. So him and Tank damn near in the same boat. These are short fighters who weigh more than 135 pounds who want to go and play around in divisions. But Teofimo Lopez, you should go ahead on after this Kambosos fight and move up to 140 anyway. There's no point in you sitting there and you saying that you damn near 147-pounder. You might as well go move up. And if you go move up against Josh Taylor going to whoop your ass. I'm just going to tear it up. Regis Prograis is going to whoop your ass. 140 pounds is going to get in your ass. So it's best for you to try to reign and stay at 135 and build your career or build your stats up. Whether you win or you lose, at least fight the Devin Haney's and the team. But also, hold on, let me tell y'all this, what he was saying. He said that he will go to 140, and he talking about when he fight Devin Haney's and other fighters that they'll fight at a catch weight. Some in Teofimo's head got him thinking that he just a fucking boss. Like he can dictate policy. Yeah, you beat the Matrix. Yeah, I give you credit for that. I salute you for that. But your head is about the size of Earth. You see what I'm saying? And that's why that's why you fucked up with Triller. You had Triller believing in you. And Triller, invested all that money in you, not knowing that you weren't finna go nowhere. You thought you was finna be the next Floyd Mayweather because you beat Vasyl Lomachenko, which you should have been because he was the pound-for-pound fighter of the world. You should have been announced as the pound-for-pound fighter of the world after beating him, but you know how boxing politics go. Teofimo ain't in my opinion, the right color. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got the complexion for protection. He is a Latino. But if that had been a white fighter beat Vasyl Lomachenko, he would have been the pound-for-pound fighter of the world. But your head too damn big, in my opinion. You're a good fighter, talented fighter. But also let me tell y'all this about Teofimo Lopez. Because somewhere in people's head, they think that Teofimo Lopez is a skillful fighter like Floyd or like Devin Haney. No, Teofimo Lopez has no skills. He has no skills for real. Not saying that he can't box. He got there because he can box. But he is not an elite boxer. His whole thing is athleticism and power. I realized that when I was watching a documentary of him on ESPN when his father was talking about his son and how he trained his son. His father never had a boxing background for real, professional background. So I knew then that Teofimo was basically trained off his athleticism and his power. That's why you saw when he was fighting with Vasyl Lomachenko in the later rounds, when he got tired, he was getting exposed because he really don't have skills. He's just a strong fighter with athleticism. No hating on Teofimo, no bias talk. This is just my opinion. So going up and saying you want Josh Taylor, lost. Regis Prograis, lost. 9 times out of 10, Teofimo Lopez is going to go and pick a mediocre 140 pounder to start off with. And then he going to go back to 135 and back to doing what Tank doing. Him and Tank basically in the same boat. Big, short. The only problem is they just short. If they weren't short, they'll probably just go ahead on move up. But they're not going to move up because they're short. And it's a bigger risk of them going out their ass kick going up against 140 pounders. So, as far as this surgery shit with Vasyl Lomachenko, I don't accept it. I don't care to hear about what happened to you after you lost. If you injured before you go into a fight, say you injured before you go into a fight. It's always funny that the big main fighters, Manny Pacquiao, Vasyl Lomachenko, can't think of many others right now, but every time they have a big fight and they lose, it's always some surgery, injury shit. Why don't y'all say that before the fight? Why don't y'all push the fight back instead of going out there saying that you was injured after you lost? So I'm not a fan of excuses. I don't care to hear that shit. Like I put it to y'all, somebody who always fucking with you in the street or something. Let's say a dude always in your face talking about he want to fight you and this, okay, and then one day you tell him like, okay, I'm gonna go and fight you, let's go and step in the grass. Then you beat him, then he go around telling everybody the only reason he lost because his leg was hurt, or because he slipped, or because he had a back, because he got shot 2 years ago. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. I'm not the fan of excuses. Don't nobody want to hear that for Vasyl Lomachenko. If he was to decide to give you a second fight, go out there and beat him, which I think you can, but don't make no excuses. What the real excuse was, the boy punched too motherfucking hard and you didn't want to take that shit. You waited till he got tired, and then you went out there and you started putting your game plan on him and whooping his ass. But Teofimo Lopez, you need to calm the fuck down. You are not Floyd Mayweather. Yes, you did beat the Matrix, but your head is too fucking big. And you talking about Josh Taylor, you still have Kambosos Jr. problems. And I don't know what's going on with Kambosos Jr. or why you keep making up bullshit on why you can't fight this man. I feel more sorry for Kambosos than anybody. This man has been waiting a year for a fucking mandatory shot. A whole fucking year damn near. For a mandatory shot. Shout out to you, Bushido. Shout out to everybody who tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. Kambosos done waited damn near a year on a damn title shot. Because you run around catching COVID, come on, man, that shit wrong. But your head is too big for not Vasyl Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez. I salute you, like I said, for beating the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? You should have been announced as the pound-for-pound fighter of the world since you did beat him. But, I guess due to your complexion, you didn't get picked. I knew he wasn't going to rematch Vasyl Lomachenko. I knew when his father saw that after that Nakatani fight, when him and Bob Arum was sitting up there talking, and he was like, yeah, we'll give him a rematch. We'll give him a rematch after an impressive win like that. Yeah, we'll give him a rematch. I'm sitting there like, Teofimo Lopez Sr., how the hell you going to tell him? Your son ain't said shit. And then notice this too. When Bob Arum said, and how's Teofimo with the coronavirus? He said, oh, my son's good. My son's great. My son's great. My son's good. Oh, yeah, because your son ain't never had no goddamn COVID. Yeah, his manager told him to back out that fight because they weren't selling tickets. That's why. Let me read some of the comments. Nah, if he was Mexican and had a fan base volume, then yeah, they shoot him up like they... Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, but he ain't Mexican. So they ain't shooting him up like that, which he should have been pushed up to that. Oh, Canelo would have beat Floyd. Ooh, Canelo would have been the greatest of all time. If any of them would have beat Floyd, well, not a black fighter, but Canelo, Manny, they'd have been the greatest they ever put on gloves. That's their opinion, that they would have been the greatest, not mine. Bro, don't hate like whoever he wants, he's the champ. So what, because he's the champ? That's y'all problem. That's y'all casual fanboys who fucking up boxing right there. See, you need to get on ES News and shit, because everybody ain't no pound-for-pound champ on my channel. No, I don't do that. I don't kiss no ass. I tell you exactly what it is. and he still ain't the undisputed champion of the world. Now, he a good fighter. I never take nothing away from him, but yeah, y'all need to quit watching them bullshit ass channel. I ain't no bias talking, no ass kissing over here. He a good fighter, but y'all gonna see what's gonna be up with him. When he run up on the right somebody, Loma always gets cheated, then they never rematch. When he got cheated? Somebody against Salido? That was just an ass whooping. That was just welcome to the professional league, big little brother. That was he ain't cheating. Come on, man. I ain't finna go. No, hell no. So Salido cheated too. They robbed him. How you doing, sir? All right. They robbed him. That's what you're saying. Where he fought Salido. Man, get the fuck out of here. Nobody robbed him. He lost. He came to the professional league thinking it's gonna be some amateur shit, and Salido showed him, no, I'm finna show you big boy status. Why do I say his head is big? His head is big because Triller invested millions of dollars off his word of mouth saying that he was going to be the next best thing since sliced bread, and then he wasn't. That's why. That's why. I mean, he can't sell tickets. He can't even sell tickets. How he the man? He can't sell tickets. That's why they canceled the fight. Salido Orlando cheated. Lomachenko and won a rematch neither. Man, y'all get the fuck out. Hey, low blows and wrestling ain't cheating. Low blows and manhandling that motherfucker ain't cheating. It's not a gentleman's sport. They don't supposed to shake hands and rub each other back. No, you supposed to go out there and fight. He beat him. Said Teofimo is the truth. We'll see. We'll see. He just showed y'all he won in truth after 5-6 rounds. I'm tired. The truth is the truth constantly. Not 6 rounds. Not 6 rounds. You stay the truth. You don't fall off in the 7th round and start getting your ass whooped by a smaller fighter. Not to mention a smaller fighter. The truth, that don't happen to the truth. The truth go out there and beat bigger fighters like Floyd did. That's the truth. You don't go out there and get your ass whooped by a 130 pounder in the late rounds. That ain't being the truth. I can't rock with that. I'm sorry. I can't. Is not obligated to fight Loma, bro. No, he's not obligated to fight Loma, but if Loma does decide some way become a mandatory again, he has to fight Loma. So it don't matter what our opinions are. The only way he ain't gonna fight him if he got a unification where he got all the belts, don't he? At 135. Well, except Devin Haney's real WBC title, he has the belts. Because Devin Haney has the real WBC title. So if he not giving him a rematch, will T.O. see Devin Haney finally or no? I don't know what he talking about going to one, and then he talking about catching them at catch weights at 137.5. He on some stupid shit. He on some stupid shit. Thank you, Akeem. Salute to you, bro. Apex. They had my boy Holyfield looking bad, man. Holyfield had his goddamn self looking bad last night. You 58 years old. Go sit your ass down somewhere. Salute to you. I know you love the sport. You know what I'm saying? You're a legend in the game. That's why you need to go sit down, man. Go sit down. JT, I'm not about to argue, but I know Salido was going below the belt. Yeah, he went below the whole fight. But that's professional fighting. It ain't the amateurs. He not supposed to go in there and be his best friend. How is Loma the Matrix or the GOAT when C-level journeyman like Salido beat him? That should have been the best stylistic matchup next to Nagatani and some of the average champions he beat. Now, I will say this. I take none away from Vasyl Lomachenko. You know, for him to have the small fights that the number of fights he had, he got a good resume. You know what I'm saying? But he lost to Salido, whichever way somebody want to put it, he lost. He lost to Teofimo Lopez, whichever way we want to put it, he lost. You know, I take none away from him. You know, I never said he was the Matrix or the GOAT. You know, that's the name that they gave him. I never said he was the Matrix or the GOAT. That wasn't me. JCC Jr. Who was JCC Jr. could sell tickets? Does that mean he's the man? Who is JCC Jr.? JCC Jr. Oh, are you talking about Chavez Jr.? Hell no. It ain't about see. Don't try to switch it up and try to switch my words. It ain't about selling tickets that make you the man. It's about who you fought and who you beat. See, y'all new era fans is stuck on this ticket selling and how much fight money a fighter make them pound for pound and all. I don't know where the fuck y'all get that from, but that's not what it's about. I don't give a fuck who can sell tickets. Adrian Broner can sell tickets. Do that make him pound for pound? Shit. That boy who, you know what I'm saying? Ticket selling ain't got shit to do with it. They actually do call boxing a gentleman's sport. But I agree, it's a fight at the end of the day. Dirty tactics come with the territory. Well, they call it a gentleman's sport, but I don't see nothing gentlemen about two men punching each other upside the fucking head. You know, that's probably what they call it, but it's fighting to me. If I'm in the ring, I ain't trying to be no gentleman. I'm trying to be a motherfucking savage out there. I ain't trying to shake nobody's hand. Loma need to stop playing with these low-class fighters. All they doing is to cheat him, especially. Man, why y'all still talking about this man getting cheated? I can't go off that. I can't even read nothing about that no more. I'm sorry, JT, I can't. Ain't nobody cheated that man. I agree with you, low blow champ. Loma is a great fighter. He came in fighting top competition, but he's always been beatable. Just takes the right style, someone big and physical. Loma destroyed Rigondeaux, made him move up 2 weight classes. He wouldn't have did that shit to Rigondeaux at a right weight class. You know that. You know that. Take nothing away from Loma. You know that shit. Make another video on that right now. Rob Carson Jr. This is a boxing video. Well, I tell you what I'll do, bro. I'll come back on in probably an hour or so and talk about that situation. But you know, I can't, switch it in like that. But I will talk about that for you, Mr. Carson. I hope you come back on. Yeah, hell yeah, Loma cheated Rigondeaux. Then they gave him Nicholas Waters after a 2-year layoff. This man ain't have a tune-up fight and sent him in there with Vasyl Lomachenko. Come on, man. I take nothing away from Vasyl, but come on, man. Y'all know what's going on. Rigo should have never. Well, I don't know about him offering to come up. If he did, that was like Canelo team talking about a catch weight to fight Floyd. That was the dumbest shit in the world they could have ever did. They should have never, ever said nothing about a catch weight or him moving up. And see, that's why you got Rigondeaux need to change teams. That's a fucked up team member. That's a fucked up manager or somebody over there who would send him up there 2 weight class to fight Vasyl Lomachenko. That was stupid. I couldn't have been Rigo's stepbrother or family member or brother-in-law because I said, you need to fire them motherfuckers. You need to fire them because they trying to get you beat. The fuck you gonna move up 2 weight class to fight this man for? I said you need to get your whole fucking team and fire all of them because they trying to get you sent up there to get your ass whooped. You ain't got no business moving up no 2 weight classes. But see, when people care about you and in your corner, they'll tell you that. But when you got people who want to get 10% and percentages off your ass, they'll send you in the ring against Godzilla. Thank you, Robert. Also, y'all donate to the channel, man. Show your boy some love, Robert Carson, all y'all, JT, the family, everybody who tune in. You ain't got to if you don't want to, but show your boy some love. But I will be making that Corona video for you within probably like an hour or two, man. I will be making that video. But I be scared to make them videos, man, because I think they're going to strike my channel, man. JT, okay, man. We going to agree with you, JT. Lomachenko is the greatest fighter ever. All right? You win today. If you say he the greatest fighter ever, that's what we gonna go with today. Lomachenko is the greatest fighter ever, okay? He is. Salute to Vasyl. Salute to Vasyl, baby. You are the man, Vasyl Lomachenko. Even though you done got your ass whooped twice. Even though you got your ass whooped twice. Rigo the real pound for pound, man. Get shit. Rigo ain't no pound for pound shit. Rigo ain't pound for pound shit. He got to come out there amateur fighting. Now, one thing I will say I like about Vasyl Lomachenko, he ain't stuck on that amateur style though. Like I seen Conseco and Rigondeaux, you know, they stuck in that amateur shit. But Vasyl not. But I guess he learned that from that first ass whooping from Salido though. He learned that, oh, this the big leagues. That point shit ain't gonna always work. We ain't talking about Ali and Roy Jones, bro. We talking about Vasyl Lomachenko. Yeah, but that way losses because you fight bigger fighters. It don't take away a loss. Man, I don't know what's up with Gary Russell Jr., man. I don't know what's up with Gary Russell Jr. He need to be a commentator or something. Mosquito bit the hell out of me. He need to be a commentator. He's I don't think he really interested in going out there and fighting nobody. Because you can sit up and say all day don't nobody want to fight you, but it's somebody out there who want that title. It's somebody out there want that title, Gary Russell. You could have fought a 15 rank, 13 rank, 20 rank, whoever. It's somebody out there for you to fight, Gary. It's somebody out there. But y'all, I already spoke my opinion on this, you know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section. Y'all please subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned to the channel. I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all staying tuned, loving the channel, man. Y'all support the channel. Cash App is available on the channel. You can go to Cash App. You can go to PayPal. I truly appreciate whatever you can send. Thank you, Eric McAllister, for the donation, the $10 donation. I truly appreciate that. Thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support, man. Y'all stay tuned. Easy work, gonna keep them coming. I'm out. How y'all doing? How you doing, McKim?